sudden explosion in the inner circle of the WNBA, something no one could have imagined, has become a reality. Amidst the ongoing controversy, trolling, and confusion surrounding Kaitlyn Clark, a person who has long criticized Kaitlyn Clark for being too media-friendly has now been hit. It is none other than Sheryl Swoopes, a close friend of Sheryl Swoopes and a well-known voice in the WNBA broadcasting world, who has now been completely suspended from all games of the 2025 WNBA season. The incident began in September of last year, when Sheryl Swoopes suddenly did not appear on the broadcast during the Indiana Fever vs. Dallas Wings game. Rumors spread that some controversial comments about Kaitlyn Clark were responsible for her absence. However, Swoopes herself claimed, "My contract was not even for that game." But since then, the name whose name has been circulating like Kulfing Muffin is that friend who has been one after another on social media about Clark. He was throwing sarcasm. Viewers initially thought that maybe it was just a media drama. But now, before the 2025 season started, the announcement came. Sheryl Swoopes' close colleague has been removed from all broadcasts. And since that announcement, social media has been ablaze, with Kaitlyn Clark fans cheering and critics reacting in shock. Sources claim that the news of the dismissal was finalized at an internal WNBA meeting. Although the name was initially kept confidential, the conflict that existed within the game commentators was no longer suppressed. The comment of that friend was, "Clark's popularity is actually artificial propaganda created by the media." This statement has been considered a transgression by many, especially when Clark has repeatedly silenced critics with her performances on the field. Even the viewers could not accept such an open attack. The result? She was removed with a kind of silent punishment. No press conference, no apology, outright dismissal. Now the question is this the new reality of the media world, where expressing one's personal opinion will get you fired? Or was this an absolutely necessary step to keep the WNBA's professional atmosphere intact? While viewers may have different opinions, this much is clear. Kaitlyn Clark is now the center of attention not only on the court, but also in the media lens. And when someone comments against her, it is no longer an opinion. It becomes an explosive message that will cost your career. This is not just a dismissal, it is a message. The WNBA is no longer a place where you can insult a player and get away with it. Kaitlyn Clark is now known not only for her performance, but also for the power circle that has formed around her. And if anyone outside that circle, no matter how well known, no matter how friend they are no longer being spared. Sheryl Swoopes' close friend, Kaitlyn Clark's fiercest critic, finally suspended from all WNBA games. A sudden explosion in the inner circle of the WNBA, something no one could have imagined, has become a reality. Amidst the ongoing controversy, trolling, and confusion surrounding Kaitlyn Clark, a person who has long criticized Kaitlyn Clark for being too media-friendly has now been hit.